Yo, yo.
Good evening, everyone. This is a sad night. This is the final episode of the season.
It's just bye for now.
It's
not forever.
It's still the final episode of the season. Right? You kind of get a little caught up. I wish I had time to come up with all the the good stuff. I don't really think I said anything funny on this drink. Like, I ain't even able to be like crazy. You feel me?
You've been really
Been real
chill.
Emotional.
Real chill.
Yeah, emotional, I say. You feel me? But anyway, this is Uncomfortable Conversations with Uncle P.
And Drea B.
And tonight we're talking about growth and accountability. How does that look? What does growth feel like? How does accountability feel while you're growing? Right? How does accountability feel when you don't want to be held accountable? Shit. I just want to live. Right? Accountability feels different in my 40s than it did in my 20s. Accountability? Why are you trying to hold me accountable? Now it's more like, okay, I see. Okay, cool. Right? You stop fighting. Right? I ain't got the time to fight. You feel me? My blood pressure get too high. I'll be done had a stroke throwing punches. You feel me? So I like to just calm down. Just relax. I gotta get my stamina up. That's what I'm gonna do. Why you going? I'm gonna use that time to go to the gym. You feel me? And work out. You feel me? And get my stamina back up. You feel me? Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. But what you gonna do while you off?
I'm going to recharge. I'm having surgery. I'm going to be in a lot of pain, so I'm just going to be like resting. But I just want to publicly say thank you for the opportunity to be on this podcast. I never thought I would be someone that would be comfortable speaking on the mic. So this has been a great experience. I think from the very first podcast to now, with each episode, I've gotten more comfortable. So I just want to publicly say thank you for the opportunity. And of course, I'll be back in the spring.
Right. We'll be back in March. You feel me? We'll have a whole new logo and everything. We'll work on that. You feel me? So we can be both in the logo. So, you don't have to be so, you was a little upset with the logo. But this was something I was supposed to do by myself, right? And I never really got the opportunity to do it. I had the logo for a while, and it was like, all right, come on, man, do it. Because Uncomfortable Conversations was really going to start off talking about what's wrong with us. You feel me? Like, a drug dealing mentality. You feel me? Why is our culture always related to the bad instead of the good? You feel me? Got slavery, got drugs, we got, pimps and hoes. You feel me? Like everything is, in the culture is bad. We got rap, we got everything, but let's just talk about the things that can make us better. Right? That was supposed to be my goal for this podcast, but then it changed when you came around, right? And I was like, okay, let's do it like this. You feel me? So I appreciate you for giving me your time. You feel me?
No problem.
I appreciate you for lending me your mind. You feel me? Coming up with topics that we sit here and we go back and forth. You feel me? We playing tennis over here, and that's what a conversation is supposed to be.
Facts.
Like a little bit backhand, a little bit forehand. You feel me? Like, a little bit of yelling. You feel me? And fussing and taking things personal. But, I appreciate you for having the energy to continue to give it to me. How many episodes did we do? We started in March.
I think I could tell you it's maybe like
it's 9 months.
13 or 14. Boy. I got to look on Buzzsprout.
Right. And you can find us wherever you can find podcasts. The last season, right? Not all our episodes. The episodes probably from, I want to say, maybe it was episodes. Maybe we started in maybe June. Right? Because I was letting you get comfortable.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we had a couple episodes that we didn't throw on Buzzsprout. You feel me? But they're still here.
Yeah.
Right? So we can, if you want to pull them off, we can do that.
Okay.
But yeah, man, growth and accountability. When you think of those two words, right? Like, I want to take you back to how old are you?
42.
42. So let's go back to when you graduated high school.
Okay.
the you that graduated high school, when you thought of growth and accountability, what did you think about?
To be honest, when I graduated from high school, I wasn't even thinking about growth and accountability. I was just thinking about really going into the next chapter of my life and going to college and just getting away. Like that was the furthest thing from my mind was I just knew I wanted to go to college and be successful there.
What college did you go to?
The University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
Okay. My man went there, PJ Bernhardt.
Okay.
Yeah, pal. He was from Jersey. I think he was, last time I checked, he was a trainer, athletic trainer with the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they did their thing.
Nice.
When I graduated high school, I wasn't worried about growth, accountability, anything. I just wanted money. I was attracted to money.
Okay.
Right? So I don't know why I was so attracted to money. I still don't understand like why I need to
You've seen that people with money had access to things.
I seen
want that access.
It wasn't access. It was respect. It was respect. I saw a lot of pulling up with the bins. You feel me? Hopping out. Oh, you feel me? Like I wanted that. I fiend for that. You feel me? Like I needed it. You feel me? And I tried to get it, and I wasn't real successful when I first graduated. And that was growth, right? I had to go through that, right? I had to go through the uneasy stages. You feel me? I've always been a friend, right? I've always been a friend. I always look out for my brothers. I always made sure if I got, you got. You feel me? And that's what always takes me out, right? The more a person looks out for people, and I go back to kindergarten. You feel me? Like looking out for my friends. If I had money, you had money. If I got a milk, a chocolate milk, and a pretzel at snack, you got one. Yeah, we all getting one. It was only 3 boys in my class, so yeah, come on. Me, Nasir, and Robert. We all, yeah. Then I would probably treat the whole class too. Like that's why I was addicted to money, because I always had it. And then when I didn't have it, I needed to get it, and by any means necessary.
Wow.
Right. So, growth and accountability can look different. You feel me? Depending on how you were raised.
True.
Right? Depending on the things that were put on your table or on your plate. Right? What's one thing that you wish you had grown from early in life, right?
Let's see. I wish I would have appreciated. I wish I would have learned the value of $1 when I was younger. I feel like sometimes I used to spend frivolously.
Right.
I was not a good money manager. So I wish I would have learned. And I feel like that's a lot in a lot of Black households. Like financial literacy is not something that we are taught.
No, we're not.
So I wish that was something that was taught to me.
Right. You know how hard it is really to teach an adult or I can say I have adulting kids, right? 23, 21, 19, right? 2 years apart each way. There's 4 years between the oldest and the youngest, right? And so trying to teach them financial literacy, trying to teach them how to save $1 when they were younger, they were used to me spending. You feel me? We was always at the mall. We stayed at the mall. We were always buying something. Somebody was always getting something, right? So trying to teach them financial literacy after they saw me wasting money the way I was, you feel me, throwing money out the window the way I was, it's very hard. Because they always say, well, Dad, you did it.
Right.
And it's like, I'm not doing it now, though. You feel me? So, like, pay attention to me now. I'm trying to get them to understand investing. I'm trying to look, if you understand this now, it makes it easier for you when you get older. I didn't have anybody to teach me that. I didn't have anybody that even knew anything about it. But I'm seeing other people do it. You feel me? And I'm like, yo, if you start now, by the time you my age, you'll be good.
Right.
You feel me? You'll be able to retire. You feel me? Like you working, you about to have a job. You 21. In 24 years, you'll be 45. You'll be my age. Start now. Right? Because you never know what you might run up against or deal with. And it might grow. It can grow your money. It might shrink your money if you're not wise, right? So, yeah, financial Financial literacy is super important for everybody to teach their kids.
Very true.
Right? So, you want to grow, be financial literate. Not illiterate. Right. Accountability, man. What's one pattern you finally had to admit you were responsible for?
Just one?
Yeah, I'm going to start.
Okay.
One pattern that I finally had to admit I was accountable for was my cheating. Right? The way I did it. Because I could always blame it on somebody. Oh, you cheated on me first. Oh, you played on me first. Oh, you was like this. Oh, you was like that. I can't do that. I just learned that the other day. After sitting down and really being by myself and understanding, like, damn, bro, like, I put myself through so much shit. Proving things to other people and they know where they stand. Like when you dealing with somebody and they know where they stand, you shouldn't have to prove anything to anybody. Because you know where they stand and they know where they stand. So, own your shit. That was your choice. You chose to do that. It's accountability. I don't need nobody to keep throwing it at me. I fucked up. I messed up. I don't need you to keep throwing it at me. Right? Now, if I continue down that road of doing it, then maybe you can throw it at me a little bit later. But I'm put my hands in the air. I'm good. I swear to God I am.
That's funny because it makes me think about my choices. Like I made similar choices, certain patterns I did repeatedly just with different people. So it was just like, yeah, you keep on making the same choices, but you're expecting a different result.
So you're insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
And that's your youth. Why wouldn't you be insane when no one sat you down and talked to you? No one told you how it is out here. Why wouldn't you be insane? That's why I make sure I want my kids to understand how life really is. I want to explain it to you. I need you to listen to me. I don't want to have to yell it at you. Like you make a mistake, come and talk to me. I want you to bring me a mistake so we can examine, so we can crack that joint open. And I didn't have anybody do that for me. My mistakes, I was yelled at because I was around a bunch of women. You feel me? Like I didn't have a man come to me and say, all right, man, listen, you done got locked up. My uncle tried. He tried. He really did. First time I got locked up, I was up Philly with a gun. Mm-hmm. He tried. He said, listen, why are you up Philly with a gun? And I told him. And he was like, that's the life you want. You know what comes with that life. Always watching your back. Always having to make sure, you feel me? He said, first thing, I don't want you to do any of that stuff here in this city. Don't do that. Because you'll never be able to have peace. You'll have to run. Why would you want to run?
Right.
You feel me? So if you're going to do it wherever you're going to do it at. Don't do it here. Cool. Won't do it here. You feel me? Like, it wasn't a don't do it at all situation. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, because he knew I don't know if he knew I was already gone, but he knew he really couldn't tell me anything because I had done other things. You feel me? And I knew other things. And it was like, nigga, telling me, stop. You feel me? Like, so for me, it was like, he just said, man, just watch yourself. Just be smart. Like, try to use your brain because you're not dumb. You feel me? Try to use your brain about what you're doing. And I wish I had somebody to crack it open and talk to me. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you chasing money? Why are you looking for the easy way out, right? Because it's not really the easy way out. It's the easy way to jail. And I think about it now, if I would have never sold drugs, if I would have stayed in school, I would have been doing this.
But you know where grace comes in? You think about like our parents, sometimes the toolboxes that we have, they might not have or didn't have it at the time when they were parenting. And that's where my grace comes from. Because I'm like, dang, I wish somebody would have taught me about this, especially when it comes to womanhood. Like, dang, I didn't have a mom. I don't have this. I didn't have that. But then I have to realize, like, my mom's toolbox was limited. So that's what helps me, versus being angry, because I used to be very angry.
I'm pissed off, angry. I wanted to die. You don't care about me. I'm going to go out here and do something stupid. And I never died. Never got shot. Bullet holes behind my head. How did it miss me?
Wow.
Like, what the hell? Bullet holes fly by, bullets flying by in cars. You feel me? Like, other brothers I know getting hit, and it's like, yo, you supposed to be with us. Why you ain't come? Oh, man, listen. I tried to come out. My mom said something to me, pissed me off. I went back in my room, and I just started smoking and watching TV. I
That was
forgot.
divine intervention right there.
I believe it was.
For sure.
And there's a reason why God protects you. You feel me? So I'm destined for something greater. I understand that now. You feel me? Like, but what's my something greater? Is it raising my children up? You feel me? Like, is it turning a radio station into something? Is it turning myself into something? So it's just like, just keep doing whatever God whispers in my ear, bro. I just let it flow.
But you're already something. You've already accomplished things. Maybe not be to the the standard that you want to get to, but you already are becoming.
This past year, I learned something, that the radio station can take care of me. I never gave it time to. I never did. From the beginning of the radio station. By 2020, I was already looking for a job. 2019, I was already looking for a job. 2017, we started the radio station in September of 2017. So 2018, right? By 2019, I was already looking for a job, right? People had already bailed out on me. They said, they had to leave. They didn't see the money coming in the way the money was supposed to come in, but we're not working it. You're not investing into it to make it work. I'm invested into it. It's tons of shows. I'm learning how to work the equipment. If I don't learn how to work the equipment, who going to work the show? Who going to engineer the show? I've taught people. I brought people in. You feel me? Showed them how to do it. Some of them have done it better than me. Right? It's like, oh, that's tight. How'd you figure that out? Oh man, it's cool. Like, let me show you this, right? And you learn. You have to be willing to learn.
Facts.
Everybody can teach you something.
Very true.
I understand that, right? I understand that. I don't knock anybody for anything. But what I've learned over this year, that the radio station can make a way. You feel me? So I'm not going to say I'm not successful. I'm not uber successful. I ain't got a bunch of money. You feel me? But, I make enough. The station makes enough, right? And we're good. So, and I have to be okay with that. If I want to make it, I got to work on my projects. I got to work on the things that are making me capable of doing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. But you also have to give yourself a credit, because if you were used to living a certain way when you were in the streets and having fast money versus slower money and making it in a different capacity, that's a big adjustment, even though you're like been far removed from it for a while, but still it's just like you did it for a long time. So it could definitely get frustrating, I could see.
Absolutely, it gets frustrating. I think it gets frustrating for anybody, but you realize it's a different road you're on. You feel me? Like that's what I had to understand. When I quit hustling in 2016, I realized I was on a different road, right? And majority of the people that rode with me while I was hustling, you feel me? The only person that really understood what I was doing, it was two people. It was my mother and a friend, a female friend at the time, right? And this person told me I didn't have to hustle, and I fell in love with that. Like, what do you mean I don't have to hustle? I don't got to be a drug dealer? You seriously telling me that? Out of the years I was doing it, nobody ever said that to me, right? Nobody that I was in anything with. You feel me? I had people that were hooking me up with better prices. I had, you feel me? Like, but it's like, damn, like she really said, I don't have to do this. I went to therapy. That was when I really started going to therapy at the same time. I was getting a divorce from my wife. Life was about to change, and then somebody tells me I don't have to hustle, so I applied for a job. I never had a problem applying for a job. I got the job, accountability. Took the job, had the job for a couple months, was writing in my book. Supervisor told me, I quit. I cried. Like, damn, why would I quit? Why would I walk away? Like, it was a reason. I quit and I walked away. So, understanding that now that I see it and can smell it and feel it, you feel me? I get it, but it was hard. It was absolutely hard.
Everybody's not cut out to work for others. Maybe entrepreneurship might be the thing that's like for you. Maybe everybody's not cut out to work for somebody else.
I'm cut out to work for others. I just want, no matter what position I'm in, my grandma always told me, well, you respect everybody, from the janitor to the CEO. I respected my boss, but the machine was down. If the machine is down and the area is clean, what you want me to do? Look busy? I'm supposed to walk around with a broom and not sweep up anything? Doesn't make sense. Like, I'm down. My machine's down. Make sure my machine is up and running. Why don't you replace the parts instead of just screwing them back on? Get new parts.
So that was just done. You just
Not when you come to me twice. You come to me twice, I'm going to come to you the third time. I'm done. Put my badge on the table and walked out. Pierre, what are you doing? Why are you doing? I'm done. Yeah, I don't got time for that. Now I got in the car and I cried. I was like, fuck. But I had to keep moving.
You think you did it out of impulsivity?
Yeah, probably. Right? But I was writing, I was looking at the station, and I think it was like, and I wrote down, if not now, when? You feel me? Like, okay. All right. If not now, when? If I don't believe in myself now, when will I? If I don't take this chance, when will I? Because you just bury yourself under other things.
Yeah.
Right? That's growth, right? You have to take a risk.
True.
To realize where you are.
Very true.
If you're not capable with taking a risk, if you're not comfortable with taking a risk, then you'll stay right where you are.
Facts.
And I talked about that today. That's stagnation.
Yeah.
Growth, right? I'm not going to change. I'm going to stay this way. And you look back and a year later, you're the same person. Like, that's
what I say a couple of times on the podcast. People don't tend to change, so the price of not changing is too daggone high.
Too high.
Too high. That's
too
why
high,
you change.
Right? Like, I can't stay the same. And I realized that, right? You know, for me, it was a couple different things that factored in. It was the fact that I didn't retaliate when I got jumped. You feel me? So that lost me, like, credit with a lot of people. You feel me?
Because you didn't retaliate?
Because that's what we feed off of. We feed off of retaliation. You get jumped, you supposed to slide back. You feel me? Like, and I didn't. So people were, you know, looking at me differently. Like, that nigga's a bitch. Nah, I'm definitely not a bitch. I just know when to fight. I'm not going to fight over. I'm not going to risk somebody else's life. I can get sneaky and pull up on a nigga and pop him, but for what? What's that going to do? It's not solving anything. Now somebody's going to retaliate from you. You feel me? Like, so it's just going to keep on going.
It's a vicious cycle.
Had a conversation. That's why I say conversation can solve 99.9% of everything. Called him. Said, you know who this is? Said, no. I said, this is the boy you jumped last night. I said, we got beef? No. I'm good.
Wow.
You said no. Now, if you would have said yeah, maybe the fact that I called you, you realize, like, oh, shit. You feel me? Like, this nigga closer than, yeah, I was. Super close. Very close. You just didn't know it. So, I let it go. Now, I lost a lot of respect. A lot. People looking at me crazy. It's like, bro, I ain't worried about it. Then prices was changing as well.
Okay.
Marijuana was getting a lot cheaper. So I wasn't going to take the risk that I was taking. You feel me?
Right.
Like, and I think, you know, God put you in to protect you, right? I never paid attention to that before. You feel me? When things started to get a little bit sloppy, I just kept moving. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, when I went upstate, I realized, like, you know, damn, I saw this happening. Why? Why did I do that? Why did I do this? Like, it was happening. It was all right there in front of my face.
Wow.
So I started to listen. That's one thing I definitely started to do.
Good.
Started to listen to the voice in my head. I swear to God, it's my father, but it might not be my dad. You feel me? Like, it might just be my angel. You feel me?
Could be.
It could be God, but it's my dad to me. You feel me? Because it sounds just like him. A Haitian accent and everything. Right? So accountability to me, you feel me, is standing up, right? Having the ability to admit your wrongs. You feel me? And that's a part of growth. You can't grow if you're not willing to be accountable. Right? And I think since we started this podcast, you feel me? I've seen growth in you with being comfortable behind the microphone.
Thank you.
Right.
It's not been easy.
Right. It hasn't been. It's not supposed to be.
You make it seem easy though.
Because I like to talk. I've always had, my mouth has gotten me out of a lot of trouble. You feel me?
Probably gotten you in some trouble too.
It's gotten me into a lot of trouble too, but it hasn't got me in the trouble I can't get myself out of.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there have been times when, we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, it's just it's easy for me because I don't know. This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
So when did you know that? Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
I don't know. I can't pinpoint knowing exactly. I think I was up Philly.
Okay.
I was doing it PQ Radio 1.
Okay.
Right? No Q Tommy, me and Purple Queen and No Q Tommy, we was doing the show. I think it was his show. And I don't even think it was in Philly. I think it was still in Chester.
Okay.
And we was just da 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 da. I said, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. You feel me? Like, and the energy from that show was amazing. You feel me? So it was just like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. And then when they moved to Philly, it just felt different. You feel me? I'm not saying I just don't speak Philadelphian. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm a Chestorian. So
Gotcha.
I'm not going to go talk to the city councilman of Philadelphia when I can talk to my own city council. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to talk to the mayor when I can talk to my own mayor. Like, I'm good. So, you know, came back to the city, and I wanted to open a radio station here, but not just any radio station. One that moved positivity into my community. One that gave hope to the kids. So I think that's what I do.
You do.
Right? With the negative stuff that I have attached to my name, you feel me? Being a cheater, being a womanizer, you feel me? Like, understanding who I was at that point and trying to change from that. That takes time too.
But at some point, when do you like, okay, you've already forgiven yourself, you're already moving in a different direction. When does that not become part of, like, it's going to be a part of your story, but it's not something it's like in the rear view mirror, like.
Not for everyone. Right? There are some people that are still hung up on that. Right? That
but
behavior.
that doesn't mean you have to be hung up. You don't have to be like,
behavior.
yeah, I'm a reformed cheater and I'm like that you don't have to lead.
No, when you're an alcoholic, when you're hooked on drugs, you have to say I'm an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying?
These
are AANA CA Cheaters Anonymous meetings for me, right? And that's who I am, right? That's not what I do. That's just who I was. And there was a reason behind that.
But that's the chapter that's dead.
Yeah, but growth and accountability, you can't leave chapters behind. We think we can leave chapters behind. I'm a former drug dealer. I'm a former get you. You feel me? Like that's my life. That's what I did. You feel me? I don't talk about that because that people respect those things. You feel me? If I don't say I'm a former cheater, then somebody's going to see this and be like, oh, yeah, but he was cheating. You feel me? And then that knocks you down, right? So I already own it. You're 8 Mile. How did he win that battle? He talked about himself.
Yeah, and I think it's power
right?
and just like you can't
owning
talk
your
about
story.
Me because
I own it.
Yeah, right. I get that.
I got it. I own it. I know who I was. I know what I did. I know what I allowed myself to go through. Can you speak the same way about you? You feel me? Not you. I'm just saying.
No, I get that.
Can you say what you did? Or you didn't do anything wrong? Oh, all right then. You feel me? Like, cool. I was a bad guy. I'll be the bad guy in everybody's story. Because I'll be the hero in one.
That's real.
Right? So you have to own your shit to grow.
But you can't allow those moments to define you either.
You think those moments define me more than my positive quotes in the morning, more than my I love you post in the morning?
You say a lot of positivity.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I'm just saying, I don't want you to be like, when you get out there and you start dating, yeah, by the way, I used to be a reformed cheater.
Absolutely.
I used to do this and I used to do that.
If you don't say it. When I say it from the rip, I have 8 children that I share with 5 women, and they're all close in age. What does that tell you?
Touche.
Right? So I got to own it. You feel me? Because it's going to come up. Well, how did that happen? I said I got first 3, 23, 21, 19. Everything after the first 3 is all somebody else. It's all a different woman. 13, 12, twins about to be 11, and a 4-year-old.
Okay.
What does that say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a point there.
Yeah. So, just to take it all off so you understand who I was and why I did what I did, I was lied to. I was abused. I felt that way. You feel me? Like, so why wouldn't I attack?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So growth and accountability for me looks like that, right? Being able to speak on my stuff and just being honest. And I really didn't drop all that extra stuff until recently when I moved into this space. Because for the first time in my life, I had space.
So how hard was it to drop that?
It wasn't hard once I moved into my space.
Okay.
Once I had my own space, this is mine. It's not my girlfriend's. It's not the person that I'm talking to. It's not where I'm staying. This is mine. I can have whoever I want in here, or I can have nobody in here.
Very true.
I spent the past 9 months, 9 months in there with my daughters. If I want company, I allow company to come. If I don't, company don't come. That's life. You feel me? But most men never reach a point of understanding what it's like to be alone. And I had to understand that. I had to cry through that. You feel me? I think losing my mom really it left me in a place where I didn't have anybody to lean on.
So I have a question for you. This
Go
is
ahead.
a wild card question.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like you're more selective now as far as like who you allow into your personal
Oh yeah, you
bubble?
got. Not that you have to be perfect, because I'm not perfect, right? But you have to be able to admit your mistakes.
Okay.
You feel me? Your mistakes, not blaming it on somebody else, right? I messed up because da 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 da. A lot of my situations is I stayed too long in situations, right? It was dry. It was the desert out that joint. I stayed thinking I could find water, thinking if we just kept working, if we just keep digging, pay attention if we just keep digging. And it's like, yo, I shouldn't have to beg you for communication. I shouldn't have to beg you to talk to me like you love me. I shouldn't have to beg you for that. If you get that mad at me that you got to, and I'm out of here. I'm out of here because I got, at the time, I had 2 jobs and the radio station and my children and their mothers. You know how stressful that is?
I can only imagine.
Boy. So when I had a stroke, honestly, I was ready to go.
How old were you?
When I had my stroke? 43.
Oh, wow.
43. And I had one the night before because I couldn't see. And I didn't take my medicine. I woke up and I was cool the next day. And I got my daughter, was walking up the steps, and I was on the phone with somebody, and I was just blah, 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 blah.
Oh, my gosh.
My mouth was all jacked up, couldn't talk. Went into the hospital. They thought I was on some kind of medicine or some of them drugs. I'm like, why? I go, why? And they was like, no, did you take anything? No, I didn't take nothing. I didn't take my blood pressure and find out. Well, you could take a drug that can make your blood pressure. I'm not on anything. Give me a drug test. You feel me? Like, what is it that y'all think I'm on, right? Like, before y'all want to treat me for my stroke. And I realized how important it was to be here for my kids. Seeing my kids come see me and feel some type way, talking to my daughter on the phone, her crying, her being upset, like, Dad, don't leave me, you feel me? Like, and realizing how important I was to them made me value everything, right? My health, my stability, and I tried, right? I really tried to make things work.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing I wanted was a bunch of kids everywhere, right? And I messed that up. I remember being young and saying, man, he asked me, why you get married at 23? I said, she was pregnant. Might as well just marry the first one to get pregnant. I ain't going to have a bunch of kids everywhere. I remember saying that.
Wow.
And then I got a bunch of kids everywhere.
23 years young to get married.
Yeah.
And how many years were you married?
I was 36 when we got divorced. And we got together when I was 17.
Wow.
So almost 20 years.
That's a good portion of your life.
Good portion of my life. Wow. Right? And I'm not going to say it was a waste of time. I think we were both broken. We were both young. Mm-hmm. We both were in need of someone. Mm-hmm. And we wanted the other person to give it to us. And I was incapable of being who she wanted me to be, and she was incapable of being who I wanted her to be. And when I realized that was when I went to therapy. Damn, like this ain't gonna get fixed. It's gonna be the same shit. So I filed for divorce.
Wow.
Right? Got divorced, and I should have listened to my friend because she told me. She was like, "No, you need time." You feel me? I was like, "No, I'm divorced. Let's see where we could take this." Right? But I already knew it wasn't gonna go anywhere. Right? Because she was comfortable in her skin. And I was learning to be comfortable in mine. You feel me?
I feel like oftentimes when people get out of a situation and jump into something else, it don't usually work out.
I try to make it work, though. See, I don't have a problem with trying to make it work, working on it, right? Because when you get into a relationship, it's not going to be perfect.
Nope.
You feel me? Like, you might like to hang out with this person. Y'all might make great friends. But when you get into a relationship, there's a duty to each other to have to the other person, right? To be able to talk to that other person, to be able to believe in that other person, to be able to trust that other person. And I used to tell people, I trust you. Like I do. I trust you're going to do whatever you want to do. Wherever God sends you, that's where you're going to go. You feel me? Like, so if you're going to cheat, that's what you want to do. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at the guy. You feel me? Why would I be mad? Just tell me the truth. Because if you lied to me about it, then guess what? You lie to me, I'm going to lie to you. You cheat on me, I'm going to cheat on you.
Where do you think you learned that from?
Just seeing females do it and treat good men bad. Good men get treated like bad. What's the saying? The nice guys finish where?
Last.
Right. Well, I ain't going to finish last. I'll be right up at the front line. I ain't going to finish last. You're not going to have me sitting here waiting for you, wondering where you are. You're going to wonder where I am too. And you're going to realize I'm a whole lot closer than you think I am. Because I ain't going far to look for nothing. I'm going right next door. Now you mad. Now you upset.
Why not just walk away from...
I don't know. That was just a petty guy in me. I'm not petty anymore, though. I'm not petty anymore. I promise you, I'm not petty anymore.
Not petty, just a little bit?
No, because I learned that petty shit don't do nothing for me. That petty shit, it stings, right? And I don't want it to sting. I just want to drop it and leave it alone. I'm learning that now, to walk away, right? But when I was younger, no, I wanted to fix it. No, I want you to burn like I burn. I want you to be mad like I was mad. I want you to think like I was thinking. Why? Yeah. That was just my younger days. Retaliation. Wow.
Okay.
Where my dogs at?
Sounds.
Yeah, that's what I used to say. When I was locked up, I used to do it in the cell. Right? Where DMX at? Yeah. I was younger too, skinny. You feel me? Yeah. I ain't had no bald head though, but yeah, that was my shit. Anyway, accountability and growth, man. What does it feel like when you finally realize that you've grown from the old you? Is it freeing? Do you have moments where you cry? Do you have moments where you're excited? Like, damn, I'm about to attack the day. That's why I come up with attack the day. You feel me? Because I never wanted to attack the day. I never, ever wanted to like do something on purpose and do it with purpose. That's so when I say that, man, I mean that. You feel me? I want people to really wake up and understand that if you breathing, bro, you're blessed. You feel me? So there's nothing else to do but attack the day on purpose, with purpose. When I dropped that, bro, my kids recite it. You feel me? Jordan, You wake up breathing, you woke up blessed. Now it's time to attack the day. On purpose, with purpose, right? Because she hear me say it so much.
That's a great affirmation.
It
though.
is. It is.
Awesome.
It is. It is. So how do you feel? How did accountability make you feel? Especially when you realize you wasn't doing what you were supposed to be doing.
I feel like it made me feel a slew of different emotions. Disappointment, frustration, when I have certain come to Jesus moments or moments where I'm like, dang, like, wow, I could have did this differently. However, I feel like once I got to the other side and kind of learned from certain mistakes I've made, then it's like, okay, all right, now I feel pressure on, like, I have to keep this momentum. I have to keep moving forward. I can't go backwards. That's the hard part, because even though we can do all the inner work, we're still human.
Yes.
So there could be situations that trigger you, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to make mistakes. So that's the part that, like, you know, I could say a part of my journey, I'm like, wow, I made so many positive changes. I don't want to have a relapse. That's what I be saying. Like, I got to keep moving forward.
What kind of relapses do you think you may have?
Like, somebody might trigger me and, like, you know, I'll be on my Zen stuff and, like, I just go
left.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you know, it's okay to go left sometimes. It is okay to go left sometimes.
It is, but it's levels to it.
It is. It's definitely levels to it, right? You don't want to make a hard left. But a little, like, I hit you for real. You feel me? Like, you don't want the smoke. You feel me? Like, because there's boundaries there. And if they're testing yours, you got to test your own.
But one thing I realized about my personality is, like, I'm either really sweet or very sour. It's no.
The sour doesn't last though. You feel me? So you're a Sour Patch Kid, eh?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, what you say, the duality?
Yes, the duality.
Come on, you can't be all sweet. You can't, because people take advantage of that.
Very true.
People take advantage of that. People want you to be sweet. People want you to back down. People want you not to say anything. People want you to be okay with this. Yo, you know I'm not okay with that, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Because one thing I'm not gonna be is abusive towards a woman. I tell you what I'm okay with. I'll tell you what I'm cool with. And if you go left, eventually I'm gonna go out the door. You yelling, fussing, screaming, hollering, putting your hands. I'm not gonna hit you. And if I have to, I'll put you to sleep with no problem.
Okay.
You feel me? Not by hitting you. I might choke you out a little bit. You feel me? Like, listen, like, that's just. So I used to bounce. Okay. So I don't have a problem with doing that. Okay. I'll choke you out real quick. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna kill you. Okay. You're still alive. You just sleep. You really go to sleep. Okay. And if that's what you want, that's what you get. You feel me? All right. And you get what you get and you don't have a fit. Okay. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. But I think with me personally, you know, accountability and growth smell different when you realize your mistakes. You feel me?
Very true.
It feels different when you realize what you could have done better. When you examine and you really do some self-inventory on what you have and how you reacted and what you did. And like, yeah, I was tripping out on that. You feel me? So on the next situation, what am I going to do?
That has really made me a better person, being able to, like, look at myself and do the inventory, because that was not always a strong suit for me. I could always point out, like, what another person did to me that caused me to do this, versus being accountable and saying, you did this and you were wrong, point blank, period. So I think now I'm able to do that easily now.
Yeah, I suck up all the things that I know I did wrong. Like the person that I felt like I wasn't healed, but I was functioning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can agree with that for myself as well.
Because I allowed the same thing back in, right? I said I was in a relationship when I was young. You feel me? I allowed somebody that had the mentality of me when I was young back into my life. You feel me? So the games were going to be played. I didn't have time for them. You feel me? But I didn't mind playing them. You feel me? Like I didn't remove myself from that. And maybe it was my fear of being alone
Okay.
that allowed me to do that, right? Maybe it
Probably.
was my my ineptitudes of saying who I was, being able to say what I wanted, right? And yeah, like I said, it really didn't hit me until I moved in here. Right? And I'm talking about I'm 45. You feel me? Like I'm like, damn. This is my first place, bro. By myself.
The peace you probably have.
I don't have to answer my phone if I don't want to. I don't got to text nobody back if I don't want to. My thing going, do not disturb at 9:30.
What?
I go to sleep. Me and Jordan be up in this joint, we be knocked out. Like I'm not chasing anything anymore. And people don't realize what that does. If they've never been in a space where they're not chasing anything anymore, I'm not chasing it to do something for you. I'm not chasing it to build something for you. I'm chasing it to do something for me. And guess what? It's on my time. So if I don't feel like doing it today, I won't. If I don't feel like moving out of this bed until 10:30, I won't. Now I know I got to get a job. You feel me? Like, but understanding that too. Like, when I decide to get up and get a job, it's for me. It's because I need it. It's not because I'm trying to save someone else or do something with someone else. It's like, oh, this is what I need for me, right? So I'm thinking about it. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm also waiting for my pardon. You feel me? I got a pardon right now with the state of Pennsylvania, so I'm trying to keep my butt out of trouble.
You will.
You feel me? That's why I stay in the house. I don't go outside. And I stopped drinking like that.
Good.
Yeah, no alcohol.
Would you ever go back to school?
I would love to go back to school.
You should try for that program with Drea.
I know you told me about that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about trying with Lincoln. Because they had that adult, that SACE.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, you can use like life experience and stuff and get college credits. That would be.
I got a ton of that life experience. It should make me a senior.
Listen,
I'll tell you about everything I've been through. I done been through everything. You feel me? Make me a senior. What I'm studying. And
what would you want to study? What would you want to study?
Political science.
Oh, I can see that for sure.
Right? Political science. It's a couple minors. Give me a minor in something and a minor in something else, right?
What about like social work? Would you do social work?
I would, because I feel like a probation officer.
Oh, you would be.
A parole officer should be a social worker, right? I should be assisting you in making sure you don't go back. I shouldn't be yelling at you for failing a piss test. I shouldn't be making it hard. You know how hard it is for men that come home from jail to put their foot down on the ground and get running. You want them to get down. Yeah, get your foot out and they can't even find a job. You know how hard it is for them to find a job?
I can only imagine.
Right? You know what a PO would do, calling up a place and saying, listen, I got 3 guys, man. They good guys. They looking for a job. Report back to me if they miss days. Listen, I'm not going to be a dick. You feel me? I'm helping you, but you got to help you, help me,
right.
And help me, help you. You feel me? Like that's how it works. If I find you a job, if I'm able to help you out, bro, like, I want you to do good. I want you to come home to your kids, bro. I want you to be a father in your kid's life. I'm gonna explain to you about financial literacy. I'm gonna get you in them programs. I'm gonna get you to understand that. You ever think about going back to school? I'm gonna bring the opportunities to you. I'm not gonna make you go out there and find them yourself. Cause you don't know. You've never had a father. You never had a man. You don't know. Some men that go to jail do have a father. They do have a man, but
True.
There are some that don't, right? And you've been following all these knuckleheads around all your life, thinking you're supposed to be with them. In all actuality, you're supposed to be by yourself.
I think you would do good in that type of field, for real.
Yeah. I don't know, though. They got to allow me to do my podcast and my radio stuff at the same time. But accountability and growth, man, I feel like, I'm still growing. Right, there's still some things that people want to hold me accountable for, and I'm okay with that. Now I am. Because when I was doing what I was doing, I didn't care. You feel me? Now it's like, now I care. Because I realized, I should have just disconnected.
But how long does it, like, isn't a limited statutation with certain things? Like, okay, come on. Like, how many times I'm going to let you, say the same
As much
thing?
as you don't know how much it hurts a person. You don't know. And I take it every time. Like, okay. It took my ex-wife for my mother to pass away for her to have a conversation with me. She didn't even want to talk to me. Now we talk all the time. You feel me? Like, just Thanksgiving. I got some salmon and some fried rice from her.
That was nice.
Yeah. She knew I wasn't going anywhere else for Thanksgiving. I went to my sister's house. I didn't get any food. I went to my cousin's house. I didn't get any food, right? Came here, ate my salmon and my fried rice. Had shrimp in it. Fried rice had shrimp and crab meat in it. You feel me?
Really good.
Yeah, it was banging. I just finished it yesterday.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, shit. I'm about to call her and ask her to make me some more. Give her the money. Here, take this money. Give me some more, right? That's one thing. She could cook. She always could.
Okay.
You feel me? And, my grandma whispered in her ear. You feel me? And she can burn. You feel me? So, I try to just know my place. You feel me? Because we can't go back down that road again. Right? But life comes, life goes. You feel me? It takes a while for people to forgive you, bro. It does. See, somebody can still be around you and still smile in your face and be mad at something you did 3 years ago.
Get away from me.
They won't say it though. That you could just tell. Like, what's up, bro? Like, seriously. Like, what?
I'm just like, if we adults, if you don't fool with me like that, you don't really, like, you angry, like, don't be around me.
You just said it though. If we're adults, a lot of people are not adults. They're grown kids. You're still playing. You're still having fun. So you're not an adult. You have no accountability in you. See, when you have accountability in you, that's when you grow up. When you grow up, that's when you become an adult. See, all that other time you were as a kid, lacking accountability, didn't want to grow up, didn't want to say you were sorry. You did it to me. Oh, okay. All right, I get it. You're still a kid. When you grow up, we can have this conversation again. You feel me? Because we're gonna have it again. Don't come back saying what I did to you. Come back and own what you did. Say, you know what, P? I know why that happened. I did this. Now you understand why I did what I did. Only grown adults can have that conversation.
Understood.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to miss this.
We'll be back in March.
That's not how long March is from here. It's about 4 months.
Well, we'll have plenty to talk about. Plenty to catch up on.
Yeah, we got something coming up. Something big. Something about to happen. All right. I don't know where it is.
I seen something you posted. It looked like it's gonna be lit.
Let me see. This might be it.
I was like, ooh, I wouldn't go to that. There's a nice little video.
I'm playing it right now. Right. It's all love, man.
That's what it was.
Yes.
It looked like a whole vibe. I was like, okay.
Yes. So that's coming soon.
Okay.
Right? Hopefully I'll see you there. Hopefully you grab a ticket. You feel me?
Love to pull up.
Shout out to DJ Drea. That's my guy, man. He has an idea for an all R&B party.
Oh,
right?
That's like a vibe.
It is a vibe. I pitched him an idea to not be the DJ, the only DJ up there. You feel me? I know another DJ. She's a woman.
Oh, that's gonna
right?
be dope.
So talking about mixing in the love movies like Love Jones and different things.
Love Jones was my favorite movie.
Playing on the back screen. You feel me? While they up there DJing. You feel me? They gonna curate their playlists and do everything their way. You feel me? It's gonna be a vibe, right? That's what we want it to be. So yeah,
lovers
man.
gonna be in the house. The lovers.
Yeah, the lovers gonna be in the house. Be some single ladies in the house. You know what I mean? I have my own section over there. You feel me? For the single ladies. You feel me? I was thinking about doing speed dating.
I did it when I was single. It was so fun.
It was. So we might have some people sign up for speed dating.
It was
Have
fun.
some men sign up. Have some women sign up, and just
I've
have
done it before.
have a
It was really
conversation.
fun.
Yeah. Have a conversation. You never know. Then end the night. You feel me? You might get 2 drink tickets a piece. You feel me? Have a nice night. Come on out, man. Come on out.
I'll be happy when I hear about the date because I'll definitely would like to.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Yeah, we just building anticipation right now.
Okay.
You feel me? It's definitely a dope vibe, right? He's done it 4 times before.
Okay.
And every time he did it, it just grew. He hasn't done it in a while.
Okay.
You feel me? And I understand why he hasn't done it. You feel me? So I hit him up and I told him, I was like, come on, man, we doing this again. And this time we're gonna do it at Harris. He said, what? Yeah, come on, let's go.
Vibe.
Right? So yeah.
Definitely purchase a ticket.
Yeah, definitely get your ticket. You feel me? We're gonna have early bird tickets. You feel me? January 1st.
Okay.
I think tickets will go on sale.
Okay.
You feel me? Like the day to drop, January 1st. Everything gonna drop January 1st. You feel me? Flyers, dates, early bird tickets. You feel me?
Okay.
Get it. Get it while the getting's good.
Pull up.
You feel me? Like, we'll have bundles. You buy 4 tickets for, a certain price.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, we're trying to figure out what to call everything. We want everything to be attached to a love movie, a black, African American love
Jones
movie.
is my favorite movie ever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I've never seen Love Jones.
What?
Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm so broken. Maybe that's really why I'm so broken.
It's my favorite movie.
So what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to find it. I'm going to rent it, and I'm going to watch it, right? Because I've never seen it.
Yeah, I love Love Jones.
When did that come out?
Man, 1990 something.
Yeah, I was running the street. The only Love Jones I was worried about was between somebody's legs. You feel me?
At least you're honest.
Yeah, I'm watching no damn movie.
It was very romantic.
This thing in your mouth. I know, so disrespectful. I was crazy.
Yeah. I'm glad you changed.
Not really. How do you change from that? I'm more respectful now.
Okay.
Let's say that. I'm not leading with, that.
Okay.
You feel me? We can talk a little bit. I get to rub a little bit. You feel me?
Okay.
Because I'm older, it takes a little bit. You feel me?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what happens.
You would be hilarious with watching you in speed dating. I just would be a fly on the wall, watch it. It would be so funny.
So what is speed dating now?
So literally, like, you're going like.
You gonna help me put that together? The speed dating
I
situation?
I would help
All
you
right,
with
cool.
that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool,
I've done
cool,
it.
Cool.
And I actually coached the men that were coming to talk to me. I coached them because it's like men, so all men are not like talkative. So they had to come and like talk to me. They had a few minutes to,
Right.
whatever.
How many minutes do they get?
It depends on who's doing the speed date. It might be, okay, you got 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Got 2 minutes to ask Andrea this question, this, that, and the third.
And then she has 2 minutes to ask you a question, or is just
to respond, and then whatever, and then you go to the next station. It's like a little rotation.
Oh, so all the women are sitting down.
Yeah. The women,
Right. And okay, depending
the
on
men
how,
was so it just
the
depends
men
on how
were
it's set up.
The
It
men
was
were
rotating.
rotating. Okay. All right.
You can maybe have like some type of like cards, like, okay, this is the question. These are the questions we're going to ask. It was fun.
Yeah.
I went.
Cards. Okay.
I would.
So at the end of speed dating, are you supposed to be able to pick your partner, or
I mean, you might vibe with somebody, and y'all might exchange numbers.
Okay. What if we say if you find your person, you feel me, you get some drink tickets.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
I never forget when I went speed dating. A lot of the guys were like, either their children were grown, and they were like, "Well, how old are you?" And I remember this was like maybe like, I don't know, about a year and a half ago. Okay. People was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're childbearing age. I don't want to have any more kids. So I gotta pass you." Yeah, men were really out like, "I'll pass you by, but you're pretty though." I was like, "Oh, thank you."
You know what's crazy? I'm not worried about that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, God put you here to multiply. He didn't put you here to be by yourself. He
But
didn't
I
put you here
respect
to
that.
be,
Like,
to be selfish.
Like, oh, you don't. No.
That's because they got some bad situations going on. They want no more kids.
They're like, no.
I don't think my situations are bad. I just think they're misunderstood.
Okay.
Right? I love all of my baby moms. Right? I love them for the sake of my children. Though. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So, I don't wish that they get hit by a car or that life explodes on them and they just go down the hill. I don't want that for them because I ain't got no place for them to stay. But I do want good things to happen for them. I want them to meet somebody, you feel me? I want them to be able to be in a relationship with that person, you feel me? Be able to talk to that person, build with that person. I'll never hate.
That's
right?
awesome.
You know, if you find somebody that speaks to you, congratulations. You feel me?
That says a lot about you.
Because I wasn't him.
Because some people, they may not want you, but they may not want nobody else to have you.
Oh, shit. I definitely, if I don't want you, I want somebody else to have you. You feel me? Like, because you don't know that the amount of headaches that takes away. You feel me? Now he got to deal with it. You feel me? Like, what? No. Don't call me about that. I have nothing to do with that. That's a him situation. Let him handle that. You feel me? Then I'm gonna call him. Go talk to your girl. You feel me? Like, you know, encourage her, bro. Like, you have to love on her. I'll be like a coach. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, honestly, that's what yeah, I know she's a little difficult. She's controlling. I get that, right? But, you know, talk to her, right? Let her know she doesn't have to control everything. These are the things I wish I said to her. You feel me? To get her to calm down.
I wonder how you would do with someone that's very soft-spoken.
How would I deal with a woman that's soft-spoken?
Yeah.
I probably rub her feet. Love on her all the time.
Really?
Yes. I don't want to be yelled at. I am against yelling. I am. A soft-spoken woman is what I need. I don't need an enforcer. I'm the enforcer. So why would I need another me? Right? I want a woman that can get me to jump off a cliff just by saying, baby, go ahead. I'm in the water, you hear me?
Okay.
Like, yeah, but, you know, things happen, man. And I understand that now, being in my space.
Okay.
The type of woman that I want, the type of things that I need.
Do you even know what type of woman you want?
Yeah. Absolutely. Kinda. Sorta.
See, I know where to catch you. You said it too fast. I was like, sure.
Like, I want a woman that knows who she is. Mm-hmm. Right? Knows what she wants. Mm-hmm. Right? And who is actively, if not pursuing it, has it already. Okay. Right? I'm 45. So I don't want to go super young. Right? The youngest I'll go is 38.
Okay. That's
right? I will never, ever go into the double digits in ages again. That's a whole different generation. It's a whole different understanding. That's a whole different upbringing. That's a whole different parent raising. That's a whole different situation. Yeah. Boy. But that was karma for me. You feel me? Like, karma. You hear me? Like,
you said that hard.
Not mad at anybody from that situation, right? I love her. I wish her nothing but the best. But the difference of opinion, the difference of wanting, the difference of needing, the difference of seeing is different. And I can't go through that again. Like, every time it's always like that makes my blood pressure shoot straight up.
I knew when I started dating that I could not date anybody that was like younger than me. I think the youngest person that tried to talk to me, which was insane, was like 25, 24.
Oh, yeah, they're going to shoot their shot?
I was like, what the hell? I'm like, auntie. Like,
no, you're not. You're a cougar.
That shit was weird.
You're a cougar.
Yeah, I just, nah.
Get that young bull.
Nah, I was not interested at all.
OBGYN?
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I agree. Like, that age difference is just too much.
Mm-hmm. Old bitch got a young nigga.
I never heard that.
Yeah. OBGYN.
Yo, you know all the slang.
Yeah. I learned that the other night. And I was like, okay, all right.
OBGYN. That is so funny. I ain't never heard that.
That's how it worked. Nah, but it when you begin to hold yourself accountable, that's when you know you've grown. Right? When you can look in the mirror and say what you won't take anymore, what you won't deal with anymore, what you won't do anymore. That's how you know you've grown. You can go out with your homies and Just want to be in the corner with a cigar and a drink, and you ain't looking at nobody. I done had homies come up to me, damn, look at her. That thing stink, bro. I'm good.
Really though?
Yeah, you just tell. I could look you in your eyes and tell you a little twinkie. Seriously.
You really believe that?
Absolutely. I've dealt with a lot of females, bro. A lot of females. So.
You can look at somebody and tell that they coochie stink?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's got a little twang to it. Everything smells like everything has a scent or a taste.
A scent.
Or
Yes.
or a taste. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got that taste that's gonna burn your tongue. Like, what's he doing? That's nasty. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a little sizzle. Sizzle on the tongue. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm absolutely good on that. So I'm looking for a woman. I'm not even looking, honestly. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
You feel me? I would like a partner that understands life.
Okay.
And knows how to take the ups and downs. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That understands that a relationship is work, right? And that we're not always going to see eye to eye, but that doesn't mean we're enemies. I'm looking for a partner. I'm not looking for a girl. You feel me? I'm looking for my wife. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. And that's what takes it out, right? When you say these things, and people are like, oh my God, you're looking to be married? Are you capable of being a wife? You know what a wife does? You know what a wife gives? You know what a wife shows? No? I can't tell you what a wife shows. If you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. So that's questions you got to answer for yourself.
Okay.
Right? You want to be married? You want to buy you a ring? You want to go on a vacation? You want a destination wedding? You want to have a wedding here? What's more important, a wedding or a house?
To me, it's a house. I'm gonna be honest.
What's more important, the ring or the house?
The house to me.
So, what are we doing? I could spend $10,000 on a ring. I could spend $30,000 on the wedding. That's $40,000. Could have went on a house. What are we building? You just want to show your girlfriends who won't never get married? I guarantee you. And if they do, it's the bums. I'm not calling nobody a bum. I'm sorry. I apologize.
There are really bums out there. Let's not be.
Those are mostly the men that they get after they understand the niggas that can't do nothing. You can't change her. You can't upgrade her life. You just cool living and staying where you staying. I think if you get married, you should move right away. If you can't, then
You know what? I was watching some old Steve Harvey show clips, and he said something, and I don't know. I want to see if you agree. A man wants to be the superhero in their woman's life. So if a man feels like he can't be your superhero, most likely he's not going to feel like desired, and most likely the relationship might not work if that man can't be like, not saying you need to be saved, but if he can't be like that hero. You agree?
absolutely. If a man can't help you, if a man can't save you, and you saving yourself, why would you value it? You're gonna talk to him crazy. That's what happened. That's what happened to me. I was broke. I was busted. Somebody was doing something for me. Somebody was helping me. And I ain't never liked for a female to help me. Cause I seen how they talk. I'm like, yo, why you letting your chick talk to you like that? Think you crazy? Like, hell no. Before, I had to go through it in my life. I had to feel it, right? To understand why. You gotta get up. You ain't never sat and let them. You ain't never ever. So when I had the opportunity to get 2 jobs, without a doubt. Now I'm the breadwinner. What the fuck is you talking about? I got the money. That still didn't change nothing. You were still talking to me the same way. So I was like, all right, I gotta leave. Why would I stay somewhere where I'm not respected? Every time I open my mouth, you opening your mouth. Every time I say something, you got something to say. I'm good. You go. You go get your bum, because only a bum gonna let you talk to him like that. I was a bum, so I let it happen. You feel me? Like, and that's what happens. So if you can't be her superhero, then don't be with nobody.
It really hit me when I saw that. I was just like, I was like, wow.
If you can't be her superhero, then let her be by herself, and be okay with that, because it's only right. Oh man, what's happening? What's happening? Growth and accountability. Growth and accountability. So how you feel doing a podcast, man?
Man, it's been trial and error because I've had to like come up with topics, get comfortable with talking, and there was times where, you know, it got a little heated on the podcast. You know, we've had some uncomfortable conversations. We didn't always agree.
We're not gonna always agree.
But
I don't want the kind of relationship where my wife or my partner or my person agrees with me all the time. You need to challenge me because I don't know. I know what I know. Mm-hmm. You know what you know. And if we don't agree, then you need to tell me why you feel that way. Right? Yeah. And it was really only saucy when we had a third party.
You know what? That's true. Interesting.
Right. Right. That's what happens.
But we disagree.
We disagree, but it never got saucy. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Things only get saucy when it's like in a relationship. Things only get saucy when you bring somebody else in.
That is true.
When you tell your girlfriend, oh, you know that nigga, she coming there talking about what he doing here. Excuse me? I'm here. Why would you even allow your girlfriend to come in your house and talk to me like that? You're not gonna check her. So I gotta check her. Now I check her. Now she really don't like me. Now I check her. You check me. It's not gonna work. I'm out. Oh, yeah, listen. I don't need you going in there and saying anything to him. He's in there. I want him in there. Like, explain that to her. I know what he did. I forgave him. I'm past it. The one thing that I understand about a relationship, you can forgive your partner. Don't mean your family will.
I agree.
And
I totally agree.
So you don't never tell him. Go to therapy. Tell your therapist. You and him go. If he don't want to go to therapy, he don't want to save the relationship. Y'all go through something that traumatic where you feel as though you're going to tell your family and you know how your brothers or your cousins or your brother or your aunt or your nephew or whoever going to feel.
I agree with you on that.
Tell the therapist.
Yeah.
Why? Because the therapist ain't your friend.
Yeah, because when you forgive, they
ain't forgiving nothing.
Yeah, that's facts.
I know my mom told me, and why would you think that you would go over to your cousin's house and try to put hands on her? I said, because she's like, they going to be back together again. And then you going to look like a fool because now you got to be cool with it. I said, okay. You don't never mind the business that's not paying you.
Yeah.
So I don't, listen, sure. What my homie's going through something, hey, my sister going through something, listen, if you want me to say something, I'll say something, but I don't want to say it like I'm forcing him to do anything.
Right.
You feel me? Like I can tell him to come and talk to you. You feel me? Like I have a conversation with him. But one thing I'm not going to do is intervene unless he puts his hands on you or hurts you to a point where I have to intervene. And then when I do, all hell breaks loose. He can't never come back in here. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So understand that. So please don't tell me nothing that's going to have me go looking for him because he can't come back.
I get it.
Right?
I totally get it.
So that's life. That's growth. Yeah. That's accountability, right? So different phases of life, man. I've had accountability show me a different me. For so many times I turned away from it. Again, in this space that I'm in right now, yeah, I'm liking accountability. I don't have no problem with it. You feel me? So I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
I appreciate you for taking the time out to do this podcast with me. I appreciate you for your ideas. I appreciate you for your topics. And I can't wait for season 2. I'm upset right now.
Don't be upset.
I'm trying not to be, though.
Don't be upset.
I am upset, though.
Why?
Because it's 4 months. What the hell am I supposed to do for 4 months?
You've been in the game for a minute.
You're going to have me start another podcast. See?
What you gonna talk about? What you gonna talk about? Like what
Same things I've been talking about. I might. It might be my 4 months of being able to just be me and talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna start acting like the bull on TV. You know why a female can't never? You ain't never see that when he play the music in the background. I don't know. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I feel like, me being on this podcast, it kind of mellowed you. I feel like
it did.
My energy kind of mellows you out a little bit.
It does.
Like you still be you, but you be on a little bit. You be on your best behavior.
You think so?
Yeah, you do. Cause I know. Yeah, I know.
You know what?
I know you can cut up.
I can.
You can cut up, but you be chill. I don't know, but it's something about
No, I'm not trying. I'm not trying to have you. I'm not trying to have you feel some type way about my energy during the podcast. So I do try to tone it back a little bit.
You know I would say something right though.
I know you would.
Okay.
And I don't want you to feel as though you have to say something. You feel me? Because respect is due.
Right? You know, I respect you.
And you respect me, so I'm gonna respect you. So I'm not gonna have you up here and I'm not gonna be up here, yeah, because I used to no.
But I'm glad that you still stay true to yourself.
I have to. That's the duality of me.
Yeah.
I could be proper, and I can also be dirty. Real dirty. So I do that on my own time, not on yours.
Got you.
But I'm going to miss you.
I'll miss you as well.
Stay in touch.
I will.
Please.
I will.
And I'll see you around.
You surely will.
Right? If you ever want to stop through and have a conversation and talk about, we got to come up with the new
the new logo.
The new logo,
yeah,
all that good stuff.
For sure.
Yeah.
I look forward to, getting on here again with some new topics and stuff. So
Absolutely. Thank you. Man, that's it, man. CMPradio.net. This is Uncomfortable Conversations with Uncle P.
And Drea B, y'all.
And we are so happy and so full of good energy for the last episode of Uncomfortable Conversations. Like I said, we won't be back until March. We ain't pick a date in March yet. No. Did we pick a date? No.
Not yet, but we will.
Yeah. So I want y'all to just remember that CMPradio.net is still here. We're still doing podcasts. We're still doing shows. Maybe I'll just do Let's Love Again. Okay. And play some music and talk about relationships. That's what I do. I find myself
I'm gonna have to pull up one day.
Yeah, you ain't pulling up. Nope. You on retirement. No pod. You can't podcast.
Yep.
This is you take. You know what I realized? That I've never done that. Like taking a break from podcast. So me and Nafati, we did the morning meeting for 2 years, every day, Monday through Friday.
What?
Every day for 2 years.
That's a lot.
From 2017 to 2019, right before COVID.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. It was a lot. And then we did other shows. You feel me?
So you don't know how to sit down.
Parental advisory. You feel me? And I think we did take a break in August. Like we tried to take, and then we had to come back and do it all over again, right? So season two is going to be a good season.
It is.
You feel me?
Thank you for giving me time to get comfortable, because I remember when I first began, I was reading off the paper.
Right.
And now, I don't have no paper. So
I don't have no paper either.
Yeah, you really worked with me, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, so that's what it's all about. Yeah. I mean, having an agenda, right? And that's what I said. We really don't have meetings to talk about the podcast, like where we want to go, what we want to talk about. So when we come up with topics, it's just like we're just flying off the cuff. Yeah. You feel me? Like a real podcast, we at least have a phone call conversation. We talk about what we're talking about. Where do you want to come from with this? What topics do you have? We reach out, we find some guests. Maybe we can do that while we're off. You feel me? Line up some guests to come through and talk to us. I can get my my therapist, to see if Leroy Ambrose has some time on a Tuesday night to come through.
Be awesome.
And have an uncomfortable conversation with Uncle P and Drea B. But that's what we have to do for these next 4 months, right? Trying to find people. So we're going to do from March to December. 9 months straight when we come back.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right. And then we'll take the December off through March again. Yep. You feel me? 4 months. But we still have to create in the meantime. Okay. All right?
All right.
We're out of here, man. CMPradio.net. This is Uncomfortable Conversations. I want y'all to have a good night. Today is Tuesday. December 2nd. Today was Giving Tuesday. So if you haven't given, if you haven't helped a nonprofit, we did tons of shows today where we talked to many nonprofits, right? And, just run through who you can help out, right? Yeah. We got Health Educated, the Tripoli Foundation, City Team, the Cat Center, Bountiful Blessings, Making a Change Group, Circle, and of course, cmpradio.net. Oh, and don't forget Purple House Project of PA, right? They're here to help women that have been in abusive relationships, and just help women, period, right? So today's the day to give if you haven't given yet. And if you have given, we appreciate you. cmpradio.net. This is Uncomfortable Conversations, and we will see you sometime in March, man. Be safe. Have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year.
And remember, y'all, you can't heal what you don't reveal, y'all.
Let's go, man. Let's heal. Let's reveal. Because I know I do every day. Peace.